live?
So who are you and what do you do?
My name is Tanner, Tanner Treb. I go by Rogue online. I'm a streamer for Team Liquid. I play Apex. I mainly play ranked and stuff like that. I don't play competitive anymore. I think my old age has got to me now that I'm 29. Or am I 30? I don't remember. I think I'm 29.
So what's the origin story behind the name Rogue?
The name Rogue came from World of Warcraft. I think my Xbox gamertag at the time was like Witching Coyote. I've stuck with it ever since. It's a great name. I love like what kind of goes with Rogue.
So why are we in a garage?
Car stuff has become a big passion of mine and my fiance's now, so I have a fascination to go fast and things like that. And I have this leased shop. It's now my little gaming hub. It's more of a space where I can share my hobby with my stream, and also something that someone's never done before.
How did you originally get into Apex Legends?
We played it the minute it came out. Like, we knew of it like a few days beforehand, I think, maybe, because it came out like as a big secret. Like, it was just like a big shock to people. Like, it came out of nowhere. So we played it. We loved it. I mean, everybody loved it. Everybody in gaming loved Apex, playing it ever since. I loved the lore that Apex gave, the character relationships. Like, I remember like being so infatuated with when that TV broadcaster died in Apex, like the one that was like a character that was supposed to come into the game or something, and then Revenant came in. Or there's two worlds when it comes to like games like that, and it's like you're a casual who loves like the story behind it, and then you're a competitive player who absolutely pays no mind to it. But somehow I paid mind to like some of the story that Apex had, and I loved it.
What has been your most like epic play in Apex Legends?
I mean, the most epic thing, the 1v9ing, but I had a 1v9 that was insane, and I had to kill a cheater, and I clutched like a 1v2, a 1v3, 1v1, another 1v2. Killed him! One, killed him two. One, killed them all.
Nice.
Killed him.
Nice, done. Another armor swap. Push up. You're good. Climbing. Nice. Another armor swap. Grab one. Right here. Behind you on the way. I have my shield. Keep playing it. Let's go, Rogue.
What?
Res give me. Yes, go for that. He does.
I'm literally 303 Fury. That's a highlight moment, and that gets brought up a lot.
Can you tell me your favorite legend skin and your favorite gun skin in Apex?
Sure. One of my most favorite skins is probably Centurion from Bloodhound. It looks like kind of like the Spartan Gladiator, kind of just Roman Empire vibe kind of thing, you know, just a mix of everything. Gun skins wise, that'll have to be a 301 skin, and I think my favorite was probably Exposed Wiring. It's just a sick skin. I mean, if it's not that, then my second favorite would just be Ghostly Graveyard. It's the purple and green neon, like glow in the dark Halloween skin from a long time ago.
Were you a pro at one point?
We were playing Apex, and we had two teams in Apex, and this was during like the Face It Pro League era, where like you have kill race tournaments. Eventually, we had to boil down to one team. It was at that point that I had left like competitive gaming, and I had joined NRG. And then that's when I think I had gotten the garage. I think like some Team Liquid people was joking about like having like a Team Liquid logo in here or something like that. And I was like, you know, winky face. I ended up back on Team Liquid as a streamer, and I've been here ever since.
What's the most fun you've ever had while playing Apex?
Launching a car across Olympus with Lou and Drop. Things like that have always stuck with me. And they're some of the funniest moments I think I've ever had.
Is it hard being a full-time streamer?
Well, it's hard being a full-time streamer because I think in order to grow on stream right now, you have to be like a shock value streamer in the times that we're living, and I'm really against that kind of thing. Like, I don't like doing things for content that are very obviously skits or fake. Your only chance of really grinding and growing is putting in a lot of hours. So that's rough sometimes, especially during rank 1 grinds, which are rare. But like, I have recently done one, and it was insane. Like, it was like 800 hours in a month and a half. You are people's entertainment when you come home, so, or when they're working or whenever. So you got to be there for them.
What was the last real job you had before you started streaming?
The last job I had before any gaming, before any streaming, I think I worked at Staples in high school. But before, like in the summertime, I was working on my grandpa's construction company. Like, I was like a little teenage foreman.
What are your tips for someone who wants to start streaming?
You don't necessarily have to put a lot of hours in on stream to necessarily be popular. if your content is unique and it's something that people want to see, I think that's the most important. Doesn't have to be long.
Hey, can you actually show us the inside of your car back there?
Yeah, we can go to the car. All right, follow me.
What was the first video game you ever played?
First video game I played, Counter-Strike 1.6, and I was at my nanny's house and her boyfriend played Counter-Strike. So when I was like 5 or 6.
What's something people don't know about you?
I guess most people don't know, and since I'm a short chubby king nowadays, like nobody would put that. I used to do equestrian vaulting. So equestrian vaulting is when you're on a horse. Essentially you're doing gymnastics, backflips off the horse, jumping on and off the horse, doing a headstand on the horse.
What's something special about Team Liquid?
Something Team Liquid fans, people don't really know about Team Liquid is how much fan supporter engagement they really do. Compared to other orgs, Team Liquid goes like in depth, my blue stuff, or anything that has to do with pop-up meat. But Team Liquid has like a genuine love for Team Liquid, no matter who's on it.
Hey, do you mind taking us over to your lounge area?
Yeah, we can go over there. Let's go.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
In gaming or in life?
How about both?
I think my biggest pet peeve in Apex is when people have streamer mode on, but they don't stream. Their name could be like Bobby45 and they just don't have they're just in streamer mode. That's just a WTF moment for me. My biggest pet peeve is honestly just really bad drivers.
Tell me your favorite bird.
Ooh, that's a good question. I think blue jay. A really rare bird to see, and I've seen a few in Canada. If I had to choose an actual answer though, it's gonna be a mallard duck.
Do you have any non-gaming related hobbies?
If I'm not gaming, it's something to do with cars, but that'll be like an obvious one to some people. I like going to the gun range, and it's not to do like anything crazy. I just like long range shooting and hitting targets and just like being able to like do that.
Is there something that you've learned about yourself through streaming?
I think the most unexpected thing is just that I can do it consistently. Someone who doesn't take their ADHD medicine like me right now, it's you know, it can be tough sometimes. I've always had to battle that my whole life. Streaming has taught me that like things can be consistent and things can, you know, happen on time and whatever else.
What's your go-to coffee order?
No, I don't really drink coffee. I've never gotten addicted to coffee. Like that's just something I've never really had. Like if I'm in Canada, the first thing I'll get, and this is consistent if I'm in Canada, is I go to Tim Hortons and I get an iced cappuccino.
What's your favorite Monster flavor?
Ooh, I think my favorite just overall is just the White Monster Zero. I'll show you. Favorite Monster? And yeah, I mean that's the little bulk storage. There's lots more that are in cases. I just have to get them out and put them in there.
What is it like being part of Team Liquid? Like, what is the vibe like there?
I think Team Liquid's vibe in general, like with the org and all the people in it, it's homey. I mean, like, it's a tier 1 org. You got like there's a lot of things going on. You have CEOs in the same building as players who are in the same. They live in an apartment complex owned by the whole team, and then like it's a lot more serious than just like some average Joe org or whatever. But at the end of the day, it still feels like really homey. I mean, you still know everybody in the office. And you know all the way up to the creative directors, to the guy who designs the merch, to Steve himself. I mean, you know everybody in between, and everybody's a friend, and it's like a family for sure.
Okay, let's head back over to your streaming setup.
All right, let's do it.
How do you control the R301 recoil?
The best way to control the R301 is to have aim smoothing. So like aim smoothing is this technique that it's whenever you strafe left and right, as long as you have continuous movement, your aim it'll take away some of the recoil.
What's your R301 warm-up routine look like?
I could tell you, but I'd rather just show you. So I use the R301 like exclusively almost. I mean, especially in the current meta when you have P20s and R3, like having one sort of ammo for the entire thing is just really easy. Essentially, I just take like a 2x or 3x. I don't take the stock or the barrel. So I just kind of practice. And I'll do this for however long, sometimes 10,000 damage. And I'll try to one clip as many as possible, or switch sights and do the 3x after. And I try to do like 10,000 damage per sight. That's the firing range R301 warm up.
Okay, I want you to guess your career kills, damage, and wins, and we're gonna see how close you can get.
I probably have around like 63,000 kills, 11 to 12,000 wins, maybe 40 million damage. You want me to go look? Okay, so I have 10,300 wins, 43.7 million damage. I'm way off on the kills. I have the 114,000.
How do you win games when you're in a top 3 situation?
If you end up in the top 3 and you just always have a problem trying to close out games, my advice would be to maybe like record them. Maybe you fought the second place team too early, or maybe you actually had the god spot and you didn't need to fight the other team if the zone was going to touch them first and they had to move first. So I mean, recording your own gameplay definitely helps a lot when it comes to trying to discover and reason with yourself.
Who's your favorite Apex legend, just based purely on vibes?
Vibes, my favorite legend, vibe is just probably like Watson. Honestly, Watson has hilarious French lines. Not even the abilities, but just like the little meme things they do, the little mini claps, like just when they're like switching guns or whatever.
Do you get to play Apex with pro players often?
I like to play with a lot of different pros actually. Imperial Half and Falcons, Sykes from MV. I play with Prodigy Aces a lot, and Dropped. Those are my main men. Those are my main men right there.
What's your favorite map in Apex right now?
My current favorite map, I think it's Storm Point right now, but I've always been like someone who appreciates Apex maps whenever they are like outdoorsy. So like Storm Point, Kings Canyon, Olympus is great, but this doesn't feel natural. It's weird. Like it feels like I'm on like a paintball field.
What's your favorite POI?
My favorite POI? It might be Mills probably. It's just like we've just dropped there so much. I mean, Mills is just a very consistent fight, like off spawn fight. Got nice loot around you with Cedo and Beast. So yeah, I'd say Mills for sure. Top 3 teams to watch. So obviously we got Liquid and the boys right on top. Got to represent Liquid Alienware. I'm gonna be cheering for them above and beyond everybody else, of course. Liquid's for sure my favorite team. I think they're incredibly humble, and I think they represent a region that's like very under broadcasted. Liquid's my pick for sure. Second, Envy. They've been doing really great in scrims. They've had really like better play as lands have gone on. Their placements have only gotten better. Third team to watch, Falcons. I consider Falcons to be having like a midlife crisis right now, but I wonder if they can turn it back during this event. And I'm a big, I'm a big Hal guy. I've been friends with them forever, so I always support Hal's team.
What do you like about the Team Liquid roster?
I think they're incredibly loyal to each other, which I think a lot of other Apex teams aren't necessarily. People change rosters looking for the perfect puzzle pieces to fit together. Really, I don't think Liquid has changed their roster much beyond Yanya leaving a few events ago, and they've stuck together. They're friends. I think these are the type of guys that hang out together after the matches. It's not just like a come join the Discord, play their scrim, skip out kind of thing. So I think that's just a huge strength above a lot of teams right off the rip, is that they're able to hang out with each other. Krab's a mouse and keyboard player, so he's the one to watch out for sure. But I did just see Jaguar as 1v3 100 Thieves like a day ago.
Newcastle Wall is good enough. 100 Thieves still alive at the moment. Somehow Vermos is left. Jaguar, what the heck did you just do?
What are you looking forward to the most this ALGS Open?
I'm excited to try some seafood boils, have some Cajun food. But more importantly, I'm excited to watch New Orleans ALGS Open and just see how this event goes, cheer on some of my friends, and enjoy some good Apex.